It's interesting that you chart the price of Bitcoin based on users. And I was having this conversation with a guest yesterday where we were talking about, Microsoft Office. Now, again, I got nothing but good things to say about Microsoft, but we're a Mac-based company. And whenever I go to someone's office, I look and I'm like, you're still using Outlook and you're still using this. And it's not always the most innovative software, but it's so well entrenched into every single business in this world that it's not going anywhere anytime soon because it's got the most adoption. Are you with me on that analogy, or do I have flaws in that analogy when it comes to?
It's a good one. And the classic when I was a kid was Sony Beta tape versus VHS. The Sony Beta was way better. VHS was terrible, but they installed a lot more units before anybody else, and they won, right? And so the same thing with Microsoft. They installed an enormous amount of units. It's hard to unseat them. So it's the same, and that's essentially the argument of Ethereum. They have a lot of people who built a lot of stuff on there, so it's harder to unseat. And I'm not an expert on many of these technologies, but if you talk to a real technologist about SMTP or some of the other protocols, they're terrible, but they just got out there and got enough people using it that now we kind of have to deal with it. And that's just the reality. Once you have a pretty big install base, the next thing has to be radically better. It can't be just a little bit better.
Yeah, and it's funny, your Bitcoin price predictor, it's great for predicting the price, but it also tells you so much about the network, doesn't it? It's actually, there's another sign there saying, yeah, it predicts the price, but the reason it does this is because that adoption is so crucial, right? It's literally part of the network, and it's the main determiner of the price, which means it's like when Bill Clinton said it's the economy stupid, right? It's almost like it's the adoption stupid, right?
No, it is, right? Because there's some things that have no network effect, right? If you're the last person on earth to use a BlackBerry phone, still works. Doesn't matter if nobody else is using that. If you're the last person on earth to use a cryptocurrency, it's got no value, right? So, technologies generally and currencies have massive network effects. The US dollar being a great example. You can do business with US dollars in the jungle of Borneo, right? Like anywhere on earth, you whip out a US dollar, there's a massive network effect. You can do business. So if you have a currency that's also technology, it really has a massive network effect.